Good morning, friends. Welcome to another day of our almost daily meditation. We've made it to Friday in the week, and yesterday was the Epiphany. And so there are people who are taking wagers on how long, let's see if I can do a pointing thing, how long the demos will have their, let's see, there we go, our Christmas lights up past the official day of Epiphany. This is always a mystery every year. So to know how much longer we'll leave these up, partly because we really love them, and so we always have a lot of fun with our lights and tree and different things like that. So your guess is as good as mine, but we'll get it down eventually. Thinking of light, one of the things I love about our tradition is that Christmas comes, of course, in the wintertime for us in the Northern Hemisphere. And part of that is this, the beautiful lights that we put up are a way of sort of bringing light in the darkness. As you know, the winter solstice, the shortest day and longest night of the year, happens right before Christmas. And again, for those of us in the Northern Hemisphere, this is a time of when most of our time, most of our daytime is in the dark, or not daytime, but most of our 24 hours is in the dark. It feels gray, and it's kind of a reminder of some of the concept we're talking about, that light in the journey, about what it means to have light in our life. In James, it's written, "Every good and perfect gift from heaven above, coming down from the Father of the heavenly lights, who does not change like a shifting shadow." Every good and perfect gift is from heaven above, coming down from the Father of the heavenly lights, who does not change like shifting shadows. Think about shifting shadows for a second in our life, about those things that darken maybe our perspectives, that might darken our life. Sometimes those shifting shadows, those things that get in the way of us seeing the light, maybe an addiction, maybe our emotions or anger, maybe just all the noise of the world that's around us. Certainly some of the issues we're all facing with COVID, things that block out the light. Think about that for a minute. What in your life is blocking out God's light? That shifting shadow that changes our perspective. I remember a number of years ago in my own spiritual journey, when someone was able to hold up a mirror, so to speak, or hold up a different way of seeing things. That person, Mickey, was somebody who was a coach for me for a while, and would constantly challenge me to sort of see things that I was going through in a whole new perspective. It was just like these Christmas lights back behind me. They make the room look different. Our house never looks like this in this way, but that new light kind of pushes the shadows around. And what Mickey was able to do was to help me see God in different ways in the world around me. And it brought even more light into the world. Sometimes that means seeing goodness where often we can't. But it is, in a way, like what James says, seeing that the gifts that God gives to us in the world around us are light, and light from God, and they're coming from God above. And the shadows, those things that get in the way of God, are more temporary than we might be able to see in each moment. So as you go about your day-to-day, think about the light. Think about those shadows. What's in the way of your relationship with God? What's blocking the light? And how can you see more of God's grace each day? Bless you, and we'll be back on Monday with some more of these reflections. Always welcome your feedback, and please say hello in the comments and greet others as they join this journey with us. God bless, and have a great day.
The Lord is my light and salvation. In Him I trust, in Him I trust. The Lord is my light and salvation. In Him I trust, in Him I trust. The Lord is my light and salvation. In Him I trust, in Him I trust. The Lord is my light light and salvation. In him I trust, in him I trust. The Lord is my light and salvation. In him I trust, in him I trust. The Lord is my light and salvation. In him